welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're tapping into what in the world is going on in love. What is going on in love truly? What's going on in the background? Who is spirit preparing you for? Who's lurking, watching you? What are their next moves? Who's coming towards you? You know, where will love go for you? When will love come in for you? And, how is your energy influencing love? Is there any other energies that are influencing love for you? We'll get into all of those nitty-gritty details, and that is our topic today. So my Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we have the turquoise, and we'll be using the Dream Within Dreams Tarot. For group two, we have the lapis, and we'll be using the Last Unicorn Tarot. For group three, we have the red jasper, and we'll be using the Universal Monsters Tarot. And for group four, we have the rhodonite, and we'll be using the official Neopets Tarot. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. All right, if you chose group one with the turquoise and the Dream Within Dreams Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see what is really going on in love, okay? When will it come? Who's coming in? What will happen? What is affecting love for you? All that good stuff, Spirit. For group one with the turquoise, please show us what is truly going on in love for group one. Where is group one at in terms of love? What is going on? Okay, so right away, I'm sensing a shift within you personally, group one, and that is turning the wheel of fate and shifting you towards likely new options. We have truth and fate that has come up, truth with expression, it says there. So this could also be you living your truth, speaking your truth. Your life could be going in a new direction, and that is going to affect love for you. It always happens that way. It's like soon as you shift, it shifts all the other areas in your life. And also when you have a new purpose, you're engaging in new things with new people and new places. So naturally you're aligning with new people. And I'm feeling something like that happening. You could also be changing your outward expression, your physical expression. Truth, it says new perspective, seeing the truth, clear action, honesty, and communication. So you're speaking your truth, you're being honest with people about where you're at and what you think and also what you need. And then we have fate here with fortune. It says the wheel of fortune, karma, cycles, divine intervention, and divine detours. So Spirit's saying, oh, okay, we were actually going on that certain, we were going in that certain direction, but you saw something or experienced something that deeply impacted you. And you may not have known it at the time, but it's definitely created a ripple effect. You know what? I'm seeing the video, I think it's called My Husband is a Monster. I'm seeing that video in my mind's eye. And that may have been the video that has affected someone. That's a very specific message for one of you. We have the apology card here with forgiveness. It says guilt wants to speak their heart, compassion, emotional, and confession. So in terms of other people and how they're affected by your energy, I feel like you admitting what has happened to you or what you've experienced, what you've endured has also affected other people, because it's kind of like that quote, you know, you don't need to lie to someone who likes you, they lie to themselves. And a lot of times, you know, it's unfortunate, but it is true. You know, we, without even being prompted, we'll just kind of jump to make excuses or to rationalize, you know, things for certain people or why they do what they do. And then it kind of like just fades away. We forget that we were actually really upset with something that had occurred, like an action that had been taken. So I feel like now that you're recognizing and coming into truth what people have done, or maybe it's just the low quality of love offers or the misalignment in love offers or your path, now that you've realized it, other people are being honest about it. Yeah, and Spirit's saying your thoughts impact people heavily is what I'm hearing. And I heard it first, like, don't doubt your like how your thoughts impact other people. So I'm picking up on that. Spirit is saying, like, soon as you change your tune, soon as you come into truth, you may realize that people start scrambling to appease you, make it up to you, to be seen as positive in your eyes. We got the clarity card here. Bottom of this one says truths. So truth is a very strong repeated theme for you, group one. You're coming into truth. What is going on in love? You're being honest with yourself about other people, about yourself, about what you've accepted, about what you want. And that is creating shifts and aligning you with different, I want to say better options. But it's also making other people have these like realization moments where they're finally coming into the realization of who they have been. So you're kind of like you're the start, you're the stone that is thrown into the water that's creating all these ripple effects in your reality. We have clarity with truth, and then we have structure with foundation. So it seems like you're moving in a new direction for sure. Clarity, it says heightened intuition, seeing things. You could be seeing things at the corner of your eye. You could be having visions. Your dreams could be much more intense at this time as well. I just saw 707. And then we have structure with foundation. It says wants to build a foundation, balance, building, slow, steady, and forming. So what in the world is going on in love for you? I would say you've definitely had a big personal change. Something that has happened has deeply impacted you. It could even be like, I don't want to say certain things because it's like your video will get like just, struck. But how can I say without saying? Certain systems, right, that each place you live likely have, where certain officials are leading certain local and bigger blank. I know, it's so crazy. You can't even say like the most matter-of-fact thing because it just immediately all gets struck at this point. But maybe it was that big event that happened in early November where everyone got together and they did XYZ to pick who they wanted. Maybe it was that. I think you get it by now what I'm trying to say. The blank, I think it was the blank that affected you. And I think you know what I mean. For some of you, it was the blank. For some of you, it was something that you've seen socially. Spirit, what's going on in love? Oh my goodness. So we have chasing and divine masculine. So what I could say for you, group one, is this shift is getting you a lot more attention. Chasing, it says pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. And yeah, you can't forget one aspect of chasing. Someone's running away if you got to chase something. So I think that's where the resistance is coming from, because you're realizing that the divine masculine energy that's specifically chasing you right now or wanting you is toxic or not what you're looking for. You could be looking for something else. You could even be looking for divine femininity, shifting towards wanting more feminine masculines, or shifting towards, wanting to date feminine energies only. There could be some shifts like that going on. Divine, or someone who's empathetic and understanding of the, feminine struggle. Divine masculine, it says yang and masculine energy. So you're being chased at this time by divine masculines. And the thing about divine masculine energy is it can be quite forceful. That is kind of just the nature of the energy, which is fine when it's like you're all for it and it's the person you like, but it's not fine and it's a bit scary when it's like the person that you're not trying to, be close to. So I think best case scenario is you at least like one of the masculine energies chasing you. Otherwise, it might just feel overwhelming. You seem to want to build a foundation where you have more balance. So masculine and feminine energy, a bit of both. We have soulmates and apology. Wow. Okay, so apology is coming out from 2 different decks now. We got it from the first deck and we also have it from the second deck. So I do feel, group 1, someone is genuinely sorry in your energy and they're likely going to come back and apologize. Apology, it says forgiveness, return, saying I'm sorry. So there is someone who's genuinely in your energy looking to you for forgiveness. We'll tap into that energy and see if there will be a love offer or if they more so want to apologize. If this is someone who dragged you through the mud, they're probably not delulu enough to think that they could just come in your life and start all over again. So it's probably just going to be this person coming back and apologizing and, you know, maybe checking your temperature. If you seem like, okay, you're interested in something more, they may pursue that, but we'll see from the cards. We'll let the cards tell us what it'll be. We got soulmates, deep love, unity, and connection. Yeah, so even the separation of the masculine and the feminine may be bothering you at this time. You could be like experiencing a deep desire for much more unity, experiencing a desire of bringing together the masculine and the feminine and having that union, connection, and deep soul bond. So that's what I see you aligning with. I see you aligning with that structure energy that came out before, with a soulmate, someone you're truly compatible with. Anything else that wants to come out from this deck? Oh, we got the beauty card. So Spirit is saying you are extra radiant at this time, group 1. That skin routine is working for you, or whatever you've been doing. It could also be your energy, as above, so below, so within, so without. When you make changes internally, it literally changes like the structure of your face. It literally makes you look different. If you look back at if you look back at yourself, like say when you were at a low point, you will look at that picture and say, wow, that looks nothing like me. It's almost freaky to see. It feels out of body. It feels like that wasn't even me. And that's because like what you're going through internally literally does have an effect on your external. It really does. It's crazy. So you may be experiencing that. It seems like in a positive way. Beauty, it says charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. So you're actually much more empathetic these days. And I feel like that has to do with your expansion in understanding and stepping into truth. Because it's like, okay, once you understand something, you sympathize with it. That is just natural. And in the past, you may have sympathized with people and that's caused you to keep trying and stay with them. But it seems like your energy now is more like, it is what it is. It may not be so aggressive as to kick someone out, but it's just kind of like, okay, it is what it is. You know, like I can accept them from who they are. I don't, harbor super low feelings in my spirit for them, but I gotta gracefully bow out here. All right, let's break down these energies. Spirit, tell us about chasing and divine masculine. Who is this or what is this? What is going on with this? We got the 9 of Swords reversed and the 5 of Cups reversed. That almost gives me an energy that someone tried to try a more feminine approach with you or a more soft approach with you, but it's giving wolf in sheep's clothing type of energy. You know what? That reminds me, it was so scary. I actually experienced this the other day. So I'm just walking in the store, right? I'm walking in the grocery store, and there's someone at the corner of my eye. They're on the phone. It's, someone who's, obviously like interested. I had on my yoga pants, okay? I've been doing my booty workout, so the body is bodying, period. So they were feeling me or whatever, and I was like, oh my God, no, it's fine. But they were, looking at me, and I can kind of tell, but I could hear them in the phone and I didn't hear what they were saying because they were in the aisle over, but it sounded aggressive. Soon as they walked by me, they start saying, I know, that's what it's all about, right? Like, we're just right. Yeah, everyone needs to get together, bruh. So later I start shopping. I have a lot of kids in my family. So, and Christmas and whatnot. So I'm shopping in like the kids section that's right next door to the male section. And this person, they didn't know I was on the other side of the wall because I'm in the kids section. They're in the male section. Oh my gosh, it gave me a chill how dark and sinister this person was talking on the phone. Whereas when they walked by me, even though I heard them in the aisle before and their tone was more like aggressive, but I didn't really hear them until they came right by me and then they were all sweet. And when I was in the kids section, they were like, yeah, because we got to get these, you know, I don't know what they were talking about, but they were talking about, basically, it kind of just sounded like someone had slighted them and they needed to get revenge on them. But the way it was so scary. And this reminds me of that, where someone may have, when they were around you, appeared more innocent or soft or joyful or whatever because you were around, but it was a wolf in sheep's clothing. Now with you, you may not have an experience right like me that made it so obvious. With you, I feel like it's more because you've stepped into this higher level of consciousness. That is what has made you be able to see through people, but the kind of effect is just the same. We got the Five of Cups reversed in the Nine of Swords reversed. This is clearly an energy of someone trying to, you know, kind of pretend to be innocent around you, or try to appear like something they're not. Nine of Swords reversed, there's nothing you have to worry about. Five of Cups reversed, I'm in a great energy. I'm not upset or down about anything. I don't need anything. I'm successful. But really, they do actually have intention, and that intention is to chase you, to acquire you, to get you. They're in a hyper masculine energy. They do know what they want, and they're not just cool, calm, and collected as they're pretending to be. We got the Hermit card here. I feel like drawn to your mystery, and your energy is kind of like you don't give people what they want right away. They're drawn to that. But also Hermit, you know, does represent like the things that are hidden in your inner world that other people don't see. And for you, yeah, Queen of Coins reversed at the bottom of the deck. This person may not respect your energy, what you have to offer. It is Queen of Coins, so it could be this person doesn't respect your feminine energy, if you're feminine energy dominant. But we have so that would be like your feelings, your sensitivity, what you need, the position you want to be in. We have the Six of Wands with the Hermit. It's just eerie. This is someone who has all the intention in the world and a secret agenda. This is someone who is chasing you because Six of Wands, they know they would be up with you. They know the value that they would receive from you. And that's exactly what they're trying to get. Spirit, tell us about this soulmate group one is trying to align themselves with. We have the Seven of Coins. It's the climb. Spirit is saying, wow, King of Coins, nice. Which is so funny because you were showing up as the Queen of Coins reversed at the bottom of the deck when we were tapping into people who are in a hyper masculine energy trying to chase you. We have the Queen of Coins. Actually, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck again here, and it is reversed as it was before. So it's funny how soon as we tap into the soulmate, we're seeing someone who is a match to your value that you're shifting in. And there's still work to be done. Seven of Coins. So if you stay on the path that you're on, you're gonna get that King of Coins. You're gonna get that match to all that work that you've been doing and where you want to be. Spirit, tell us about apology. What's gonna happen here? Right away, a bunch of cards wanted to come out for them. Let's see. Ooh, we got the Deja Vu card at the bottom of the deck. This is one of those tarot decks that have like an extra card. And this one is a Major Arcana Deja Vu at the bottom of the deck. So this person, I feel like they may be seeing you online or seeing you in a different position, and they get a weird sense of deja vu. And they say like deja vu is a confirmation that you're where you're meant to be. There's a few theories on it, but you know, if this person is getting deja vu when they're reminiscing and thinking about you, that means that they're watching you and seeing you, and they're getting deja vu because that could have been them. That could have been where they were at as well. Building, working, having truth moments, expanding with you, but they're not. Emperor reverse, High Priestess reverse. They didn't see the value at the time. They didn't see things clearly. This person avoided the truth. This person avoided High Priestess reverse, their intuition, and Emperor reverse. They didn't take action the way that they should have, or they took action selfishly. So it landed them essentially with nothing. Five of Wands reverse with the Hangman reverse. Now, Five of Wands reverse, I do see that this person is calmed down, but with the Hangman reverse, they haven't fully transformed. This person is kind of like a baby in the craft or in their like ascension phase. They've just come into the awareness of what has happened and what they've done. They haven't taken that next step though into the actual level up part where you're getting all the truths and downloads and things like that. That's actually like closer to where you are, that step or a few steps ahead. Spirit, tell us about truth, fate, and beauty. Tell us about this. Where is this truth leading them? How is the wheel of fate turning for them? We have the Empress. Wow. Very beautiful energy. And the Three of Wands, which is a card of celebration, fate, and destiny. You're aligned to get the very most and best out of life right now. And that will likely be in the way that is best for you. You're creating a life where you will be sustainable, secure, and comfortable. I'm seeing like your own home, your own space that you don't have to worry about. So either you get locked in, like you could be able to buy your own home, or in a situation that is not going to change, you know, financially. You don't have to worry about, you know, stability wise. We have the Tower card here. So Spirit is saying you're going to see people crashing out, and you may have a few crash out moments yourself. Because you're crashing into your new life and things are changing. When change happens, humans, we like stability, we like comfort, we like things to stay the same. When change happens, it can be very dysregulating and uncomfortable. So you'll have some Tower moments as well. Hopefully more along the lines of things that are good, you know, like things that you would want. Things that you've been reaching a plateau in. So it's like, all right, Spirit's coming and making a big change. And it's like, dang, everything's being moved all over the place, but still for my better good and still something that I want. Spirit, can we have a timeline for when love will occur for group 1? We have patience is needed. That's definitely talking about that Seven of Wands, King of Coins. Coins is the slowest moving in tarot. Coins represents like years, so it's a years long journey. Doesn't mean years from now, but years to get from point A to B. So this would include all the things that you've been through to the point where you got to your realization moment, like this apology person is at now. And it would also include this, you know, third aspect. And then maybe I would say there's like one more major thing, and then you'll be there. So I would say the next 1 or 2 years is when love will happen for you, and it's going to be with this soulmate. Now that is if you are holding out Seven of Coins for the King of Pentacles. If you don't, then honestly there's other options here right now. You're getting chased by a hypermasculine. There's someone coming in profusely apologizing. You got options now, really. We got it in the next few hours. You might receive a text message, a significant signal or sign in the next few hours. We have patience is needed. So I'm going to say 1 to 2 years if you're going for the gusto. But, you know, Spirit usually gives us a little boo, you know, to hold us over in the meantime. So there'll probably be someone that'll come around and comfort you and give you some, you know, show you some love. Even now, we have Saturday will be significant. Look out for meeting people Saturday, having a significant download or sign come to you Saturday. And then we also got the number 19. So the 19th will be significant to you in some way as well. That is what I have for you, group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the last Unicorn Tarot and the Lapis, this is your reading, tapping in to see what in the world is going on in love. When will love come? Who will come towards you? What is tying your energy up or affecting love for you at this time? Spirit, for group 2 with the Lapis, please show us what is really going on in love for group 2. What is going on in the background? Okay, so I'm definitely picking up on a shift here. Spirit is trying to align you with a new type of partner or with new options, but there seems to be some resistance, or maybe it's an actual transit happening. We have the South Node card, so maybe there's an actual transit, you know, something that's transiting your South Node. It says your comfort zone. It says resistance, fear of the new, clinging to old ways or situations. So Spirit could be illuminating you, opening you up to new types that you're called to that'll be more beneficial partners. And your past could be holding you back, your old type, or maybe someone specific. If there is someone specific that, you know, you've wanted to figure things out with, or that you have a cycle open with, that could be the thing. Because it's kind of taking up all your energy and free time that you would have to, you know, date someone new. Let me actually get the Sharpie. Okay. They are a bit exposed. And I gotta cut that out. We can't have that. That's a bit much for today. But yeah, we got the reunion card. Let's see. Yeah, we got Venus here. Okay, so there is someone pulling on your energy. So I would say that is likely something heavily affecting you. We have reunion and clarity. Reunion says soul ties. Soul ties are very karmic and related to the South Node. It says soulmate, fated partners, past life connections, and past returns. Very South Node. And we have clarity here as well with truths. It says heightened intuition and seeing things. You could be having visions or dreams, experiencing some sort of like altered state of mind that is connecting you with someone of the past, or somehow connected to someone of the past. And this person could also be pulling on, you know, your energy themselves. But there is a soul tie here that is holding you back. So we'll see what that is. We'll see what that is. We have Venus with offer. We love to see that. It says romance, love, beauty, creative arts, wealth, harmony, attraction, and an offer. So I do see a love offer that's in the wings for you. So we're going to see who that is and what that is. Very exciting to see. We have keys on a ring. It says one night. Many options, decisions, unconventional, and string along. So yeah, that was the kind of energy that I was getting before, you know, when I was talking about how if there is someone that you're currently attached to, it can be taking up your free time, and that could be what's keeping you from, you know, putting yourself out there. So say for an example, you're already talking to someone and you don't know exactly what you're doing. You could have already made the move to get off the dating apps if that's where you met them, or you may not be on them because you don't want to run into them and then be guilty. Or that could be keeping you, you know, kind of comforted for now. So it's keeping you from really putting an effort towards dating and, you know, doing anything or creating any shifts that you're called to make that would benefit love for you. Spirit. We got feminine energy with yin. It says intuitive, nurturing, creative, wounded, insecure, and victim. So those are obviously the shadow aspects of feminine energy. You could be in the light or shadowy aspects. But yeah, there's an energy here of your feminine energy being affected. Your feminine energy is affected by what's happening in love for you. And I feel like what it really is you're kind of feeling stuck. So you may feel trapped. You may also feel like you're in a golden cage. It could be your beauty itself that makes you feel like you can't fully be yourself. You can't be as funny as you want to be. You can't be as loud as you want to be because you feel like you have to keep up to an image. This could also be an energy of you watering yourself down or disrespecting your own divine feminine by not honoring what you truly feel called to do, how you truly, you know, are inside. So that could be something that's creating this shift here. Yeah, the shift is likely to do with the South Node, but also the first house, the house of self and your image. Spirit is calling you into a new place. That's one thing that keeps coming up. Spirit is calling you into a new place that you haven't been, and it's hard for you to let go of what you know or what you currently have. Yeah. It's hard. We have foundation and longing. So the biggest thing that I'm seeing is a tie or attachment that someone has to you or that you have to someone. It doesn't even have to be in the physical. It can all be, in the other realms, It could be energetic. It could be spiritual, whatever it is. But that's definitely causing you to have a hard time expanding in the 3D. We have foundation and longing here. So I feel like you long to build a solid foundation with someone, but I also feel like there's already something built with someone, whether consciously or subconsciously, and this needs to be dissolved. Foundation, it says established. That's the first word on there, established, as if it's something that has already been created. So I feel like you desire to be established, but also there's something already here. So I would say go ahead and do that cord cutting, do that, banishing ritual, get them out of your energy, or you may want to go for something more intense. I have custom spell work on my Etsy shop. You can always have someone else do it for you, but I would definitely go ahead and do that. Foundation, it says family and security. Longing, it says craving, aching, and wanting. So there is someone in your energy, and I also feel like this is your energy as well. Someone in your energy who wants that. But because this reunion energy is talking more about like a karmic connection, or the past returning, or a soul tie, as it said, I feel like that's why it can't be anymore. I feel like you know exactly who this is too. It may pop up in, your readings all the time. We have nourish and beginnings. So Spirit's like, all right, listen, I will take you. I will pick you up, put you on my wings, and I will take you into this new beginning. But you have to humor me. You have to put energy into this new path. You have to surrender to it. You have to want it. You have to move towards it on your end as well. You may be sitting in this position where it's kind of like, okay, you're trying to give yourself a win-win, or you may be in a freeze response and it's hard to take action. But it's just like as time goes on, more and more Spirit is influencing your experience and what's happening, causing tower moments or shifts to happen that moves things along if you're stuck. Nourish, it says self-growth, self-focus, and soul finding. So that's a good area for you to focus on at this time and really allow love to come to you, because you have this Venusian energy around you. We have Venus here with a love offer. So it's not like the love offers won't come. So, focus on finding that soul purpose and self-growth and be more self-focused and literally just allow them to come to you. We got the beginnings card. It says trying again, starting over, or going in a new direction. So you have some options here, okay? You can try again with this person of the past. They're going to come back around. Well, we're going to see with the tarot how things play out. You can wait, for a love offer. There's also, it seems like a physical connection with keys on a ring, talking about one night, having, multiple options and decisions that could be made. So it feels like there are people in your energy. And if you're strongly in your feminine energy, you're very magnetic. So that's not the issue. It's like, it feels like, if anything, you have a lot of people around you, in fact. All right, let's see. Let's break them down, Spirit. What's going to happen with this reunion energy? What is this person going to do? Are they making a love offer? Oh, we have the Page of Cups here, the Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, very much so attached to you with the Ten of Wands. So Eight of Cups reversed in the Page of Cups. Is this person coming towards you? Page of Cups is kind of like, a Page of Cups is a call, a text. It's something easy, something simple for them. So say the last time you talked to this person, you got in an argument with them about them not taking you out anywhere, or you two not going out anywhere. Say you got in an argument about not receiving enough, communication, or their communication being dry. This is them coming back and still being dry. This is them coming back and still asking you, hey, do you want to come over? And last minute. You know what I mean? So if you're someone who's not a last minute person, you don't like that. It's like they are doing the same thing. Page of Cups is like, I haven't really learned anything. All I know is Eight of Cups reversed. I'm very attached to you. This person is longing for you. I feel like you've kind of taken over their mind. This connection, it does wear on them quite a lot. But also we have the Emperor reversed with the Ace of Swords. So this person could be more selfish, someone who's more worried, Ace of Swords, about their own comfort or what they want to do, pursuing. You know, you may notice that as well. It's like, okay, if this person, if they have a sport they like to play, like soccer or basketball or volleyball, or something they like to do, like play video games or go out, hang out with their friends, they got energy for that, okay? They will get up out of bed. Their friend calls me, hey, you want to go skate? Heck yeah, I want to go skate. They out of bed immediately. But if you're talking about, hey babe, you know, can we do this thing that we wanted to do? Can we go see that movie? Can we have a date night? It's like, they don't got no energy. So mysteriously, this person comes up with the energy when it's Ace of Swords, something that they care about or something that they want. But Emperor reverse, they're not giving like grown man, grown women, grown partner energy where they're going out of their way to nurture their relationships because they have the foresight to understand if they don't, you know, XYZ will happen. It'll have a domino effect. So I don't see that they have changed, but I do see this person is coming back. They haven't changed, but they are coming back. And we got the Ten of Wands here. This may be the final hurrah with this person. You might just surrender to what Spirit has for you. This could be the, you know, the straw that breaks the camel's back as well, that makes you see like, wow, this person, we spend so much time in no contact or so much time not talking and they really haven't changed. Ten of Wands, I'm done. I'm walking away from this. Obviously, there's nothing more to gain from this relationship. But some of you may say, okay, you know what? I want to see where this goes. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. So there is like still some sense of attraction here, or they could be really good at physical intimacy. Spirit, tell us about this love offer with Venus here. What is this love offer? We have the Hierophant reverse, so this is not someone you know, and this is also not something you would expect. Oh, we got the Knight of Cups, okay? Give me the Knights, at least. The pages have been coming up for, like, so heavily for my last, like, 3 different videos, the whole videos that I've been doing. I'm like, why am I getting so much page energy? Is it a collective energy at this point? Are people just not serious right now? What the heck is going on? I'm so over it. Yeah, Spirit's like, don't worry, this is not that. We got the Knight of Cups and then we got the Page of Coins reversed. So Spirit's like, it ain't no baby love offer over here, okay? It ain't no minimalist, let me try to get the most for the least over here. This person is, you know, Knight of Cups, offering to take you on a date. They're also pursuing you and taking initiative, so coming towards you first with conversation. Maybe not every time, especially if you're not like that, someone who kind of just sits and waits. If you're someone who likes to suggest things and you have things that you want to do as well, then you'll likely go back and forth. But at least part of the time and in the beginning, they're, you know, the pursuer. Knight of Cups is a pursuer. And we have the Hierophant reverse. So this is a part of the string of new love offers and new people that Spirit is bringing into your life. So these new love offers are coming from new people, and they're more significant than you've had before. We have the Six of Coins. That's an energy of being blessed by the universe. And also, Six of Coins is usually an energy of reaping rewards. So I feel that this is like, it's like a reward. This is the reward that you're getting from all the hard work that you've been doing. It's very hard for you to separate from what you're used to and let go of that South Node and transmute and change. So you're definitely getting rewarded for that. Wow, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, soulmate energy. We love to see it, deep connection. Spirit, tell us about this one night energy here. We have the Nine of Coins reversed and the Queen of Wands here. So this is someone that you didn't really hope to like be with, or you didn't see lasting forever. You kind of knew that in the beginning. Queen of Wands is someone who has intention, okay? Queen of Wands is also very passionate energy. So I feel like you knew exactly what you wanted from that. We got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. So you guys could be very compatible, more like, you know, physical soulmates, okay? Where it's like you got really good bed chem with that Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you knew exactly what you wanted from this one. You got it, and you may go and get it again because it definitely feels like it'll offer itself to you again. But I don't see you invested in it emotionally, with it being the Queen of Wands that's coming out. That's more like the passion that you're feeling and the purpose that you have for that connection. Spirit, tell us about this South Node new beginning energy. What are you planning and preparing them for? Wow, the Sun card with the Strength card here. Spirit really wants to take care of you. Spirit wants you to have more than you've had up until this point. Spirit wants you to have the best of the best. The Sun card is when you get to allow your inner child to run free and you get kind of taken care of and the higher power does you a solid. And then we have the Strength card here. So that's a whole lot of power behind you. So Spirit is saying, like, you know, the grass really is greener on the other side for you. And you're also in a much more powerful position on the other side. So I would definitely entertain it. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil reversed. So Spirit is saying this isn't a path that's going to lead you to hurt, karma, pain, things that you don't want. Let's get a timeline before I forget. Spirit, when will love happen for group 2? When will love happen for group 2? So far we have 04. There could be something significant that happens on the 4th of the month. We have in the next few days, which is kind of eerie and scary. It's like, ooh, these quick timelines, they make me nervous. But that is what we got. And then we have January here as well. So definitely, depending on when you're watching it, January could be right around the corner. And yeah, for you, I am seeing love pop off for you rather quickly. In the next few days, you could very much so meet this person. But I would say, to be safe, you'll likely receive like a significant sign or signal, some direction from Spirit within the next few days. So look out for that. What else about time does group 2 need to know? So we got focus on something else. Spirit is saying don't focus on time, especially when things are so close by like this. That's when you really have to be dropped down into your body in the present moment so that you can get the divine direction from Spirit as far as where you need to be, what you need to do, you know, so you can get the messages, so you can make sure you're in the right place at the right time. So yeah, Spirit's like focus on something else. Keep your mind, you know, occupied. Allow yourself to be led by your intuition. And don't do things with the intention of making love happen. Just do things with the intention of following through for whatever, you know, messages Spirit is giving to you. We have miracles, traveling lightly and protected by angels. Miracles, it says, expect the wondrous to emerge. So it's so clear. Yeah, Spirit is definitely trying to call you towards the new. But I will say there are some old options that are still here. We got keys on a ring, especially if it's a physical based relationship. That is very much so still there, strong and powerful. And yeah, I feel like it's going to satisfy your needs. And then we do have this reunion energy. So it kind of just depends on you, what you can handle and what you're willing to do and what your heart is really telling you to do. But Spirit is saying, like, listen, if you do want to move, you know, past that stuff, though, if you're feeling stuck, especially in other ways in your life, because relationships typically affect your work, your friendships, etc., other things. If all those things are tanking, let's have a comeback era. We have traveling lightly. It says simplify your life. So this is a good time to let go of anything that's holding you back, even outside of love. And we have protected by angels. It says you are cherished by the angels. So yes, your angels, they have heard your call. They do want to see you win. They're supporting you and they are wishing for the best. And they're going to continue to support you. That's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Universal Monsters Tarot and Red Jasper, this is your reading, tapping in to see what is really going on behind the scenes in love. What is really going on? When will love come? Who's coming in? You know, where will it go? What is Spirit preparing for you? Have coming your way? What's going on in the background? All that good stuff, Spirit, for group 3. with the red jasper, please show us what is really going on in love for group 3. Okay, so I am picking up on someone that you are meant to meet. This could be someone who you've already met in this life, or this could be someone that you've known in a past life. All right, let's get it. And right away, I'm having deja vu. I never get deja vu, or I haven't gotten it in a very long time, and I'm getting deja vu right now. So what's going on? Okay, so we have Venus and reunion. First 2 cards out, Venus, it says an offer, romance, love, beauty, creative arts, wealth, harmony, attraction, and love offer. Reunion says soul tie, soulmate, fated partnership, past life connection, and the past returns. So there's an energy, for you. I don't feel that this is necessarily talking about a person. You would know kind of intuitively right away if this is picking up on a person you have unfinished business with. But I felt like this is an opportunity coming back to you that may have been not taken advantage of at a certain time. So there could have been you were working on being the best version of yourself, leveling up, doing everything you were supposed to do, feeling great. And then something big happened that derailed you, maybe a loss of a job or a loss of stability in some way. It could have been, a health thing that kind of came up and, caused you to kind of have some of that progress be undermined. Something like that I'm picking up here, where it's like you were doing great, things were going in a certain direction, and then some way, somehow those plans got derailed. So for some of you, this is a person coming back around, whether it's in this life or the last. But for some of you, this is actually the opportunity, the window of opportunity opening for you again, because you weren't able to cash in on it when it was available before. We have fate with fortune here. It says the wheel of fortune, karma, cycles, divine intervention, and divine detours. So yeah, it does look like things have, that's really in alignment with what we were just talking about, a detour. It's like something was available or supposed to happen at an earlier point in your journey, but there was something big that happened that derailed everything. So now you are realigned with that opportunity and able to take advantage of it. At this time, we have the receiving card with open. It says receptivity, opening up, generosity, gifts, and assistance. So what is going on in the background for you? What in the world is going on in love for you, group 3? There's a big opportunity for love coming back for you, whether that's with someone that you have unfinished business with, that you have strong feelings for, and that has strong feelings for you, or whether that's you didn't get to fully experience a certain phase or a certain opportunity or a multitude, multiple love offers or an experience because of whatever happened that kind of derailed the plans. So I'm seeing now you are receptive and open, and it could have just been that you were focused on other things. We have nurture with protective. It says compassion, love, sincere feelings, wanting to take care of them. It says wants to take care of you. So there's a strong energy here, coming in. Things are shifting. You're being aligned with someone who wants to take care of you. Yeah, and I'm hearing shift in terms of the opposites, positions, position switch. Is switching the positions for no. But I am feeling like a position switch where it's you may have been more of the nurturer in the past, and now you're becoming nurtured. You may have been the giver in the past, and now people are giving to you so generously as you have. So I'm feeling that. We have Jupiter with action and distance with time out. Time out, it says retreat, blocked, emotional or physical distance. So yeah, there was something going on here. There was some sort of block that has finally been overcome, and now you're able to move forward. And it could have been on the other person's end. It could have been on a worldly scale. It could have been something big that was totally out of your control. So it's sometimes, we have these collective things that happen that affects all of us to some degree. And it could have been something bigger like that for you. We have Jupiter with action. It says expansion, growth, pursuing passions, adventure, new opportunities, and fortune. So many cards talking about fortune for you and like fate and destiny and things shifting in a positive direction. So it's definitely looking really good. I see expansion for you. I see you reaching the next level in love. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, and it kind of feels like everything is coming together. There is someone in your energy who wishes they could have a chance. This feels totally separate from what we've been reading on. We have resistance and thinking. So someone is very in their head about you. It kind of feels like they have analysis paralysis. Resistance, it says secret admirer, suppressing and timid. So this is someone for whatever reason. This is someone who is for whatever reason afraid to kind of make their move, do their big one, to take action. We have thinking with missing you, craving, and desiring. This could be someone you used to see, someone you used to work with, someone who you've actually come across more than one time. So say you guys have seen each other more than once, but you never got to have a full conversation. This person is really kicking themselves behind the scenes for not taking advantage of the opportunities that they had before. They reflect on the past and they know that they could have done something. They reflect on the past and it's like they can see it. They can see the opportunities that they had and they just didn't take it. This person is sitting in your energy really upset with themselves. So we'll tap into that and see if, there's anything that will come of it. We have open heart and ecstasy here. So your energy feels on top of the world. Your energy feels like very ecstatic. It says chasing thrills, excitement, and good time. We also got the fantasy card here as well. So I wonder if this is actually talking about how people see you, group 3. People may see you as a fantasy. People may be very idealistic when it comes to you. Yeah, I just heard hard to get close to. You could be someone who's mysterious, hard to get close to. You could require people to be in their masculine energy to come, towards you. So it's like the only way that they really can find anything is if they talk to you, especially if you're private on your social media or you go by a different name on your social media. It can be literally hard for people to find you. We got fantasy here as well. It says daydreaming, imaginative, and fantasizing. So yeah, there's definitely there's multiple people in your energy and they're just kind of like in a strong energy of desire. So I'm going to see what will come of that. We have open heart, beauty, and foundation. So I do see that, you're leveling up physically. I do see the beauty is radiating. I was just talking to group 1 about that when it's like, when you go through changes internally, it's like as above, so below, so within, so without. It literally affects your 3D reality. You literally will look different, more radiant when you've gone through ascensions and powerful breakthroughs. Beauty says charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. So people are seeing you as very attractive, someone they want to be close to, someone they want to talk to. Open heart, receptive, empathetic, and vulnerable. Yeah, we got that from the receiving card also saying receptivity on there. So it seems like you're ready and you're in alignment. So there's nothing going on here in terms of you being out of alignment. I'm not really seeing like blocks. I feel like the blocks were in the past. So I don't feel like there's something that's blocking you. If anything, I feel like you're finally released from whatever was blocking you. Foundation, it says established, family, and security. So that's what you're moving towards. This can be, you getting into a solid long-term relationship with someone where you're building a family, planning for the future, getting engaged, getting married, entering a life partnership, something long lasting. All right, let's break down these energies. Spirit, these are really separate, so I'm going to break these down separately. Tell us about resistance and thinking first, and then we'll get into fantasy. And tell us about this person who's a secret admirer, resisting and having all these thoughts for group 3. Are they going to be taking action? We have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Death card here. This person feels very comfortable with you, and they feel a very warm, open energy with you. I feel like you've tried any and everything to make this person see that you're a safe space and that they can, you know, come towards you. They don't have to be timid. They don't have to be a secret admirer. You're friendly. You don't bite. But it also just feels like it's a bit too late, or they still didn't do enough. You know, Queen of Cups is a very fruitful, giving, generous energy. And if you were in Queen of Cups energy and they were just giving you Page of Cups, that almost gives you like a little bro, little sis vibe, where it's like, oh, you're cute and endearing, but not in a I want to build a life with you kind of way. In a, I have empathy for you. I've been there. You're so cute. You know, look at you with your little Page of Cups, you know, your little small little action. I can see what you're doing. You trying to flirt? It's not significant though. It's kind of like that. So I feel like that's how you may see this person. You could also be just a totally different aesthetic than them. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. So you're destined for greatness, and also your inner Empress is emerging. So even more will be required of them if you're, you know, stepping into Empresshood. So it's kind of just like, you can't give too many free passes. We got the Six of Wands, which is a card of success. This person may come towards you when they've leveled up financially. Six of Wands, when they have something that they feel would be of value to you, and you may not even be materialistic, but because in their head they have decided that their value comes from like what they can offer materially, or having something to offer someone who's in a position of divinity. It's kind of like a goddess, a god, you know. You can't come to the altar open-handed, or empty-handed, but the truth is you can, because you can speak from the heart. The heart is valuable. You can come and you can ask, you know, God, a goddess, a deity, an angel for help, intervention, assistance, and all of that if you speak truly from the heart, even if you're not in a position to like really, you know, set up the altar with all these gifts for them. You can. But this person, they don't see it that way. They don't feel like that's enough. You know, their own personal standard for themselves says, no, I have to have more to offer. So they're leveling up. You will likely, with that Six of Wands, this person's going to come back towards you when they've made something of themselves and when they're in a better position. So, Spirit, what about these people who are constantly fantasizing about group 3? What is their love offer, or what will happen here with them? We have the Star reverse with the Nine of Wands. Then we have the Moon reversed, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Coins reversed. So with these people who are fantasizing about you, honestly, the value that they get from you currently is enough. And that's the thing. A lot of people will keep from taking action if they're able to get enough of your time, tension, energy. Like even the smallest little thing can affirm to them, yeah, group 3 is filling me. That's an option that I have. And then their mind will just go and go and go with the thoughts and fantasies and ideas that they have, you know, about the life you could have together. But it also puts them in a position where they don't have to show any vulnerability. So it keeps them in a position where they can be very comfortable, and they can kind of just, honestly, after a while, it turns into vamping, because it does have an energetic effect. You start to feel that after a while. You'll start to feel irritated by these kind of people. And it's not just the frustration of them not taking action. It's the frustration of, you can feel energetically that your energy is being siphoned, but you can't quite put your finger on it, or something big hasn't happened in the 3D for you to be able to call it out. So it just can make you feel very irritated over time. High Priestess, you likely know who these people are. You may have gotten some weird looks or energy from them. We have the Star reversed and the Nine of Wands, so I don't feel like there will be like a love offer that will come of here. I feel like these people are just pulling on your energy. So go ahead and do like a return to sender working or an invisibility working, and program it for people that are peeping and ain't speaking. Program it for people who are wasting your time, wasting your energy. I have custom spell work on my Etsy shop as well. All right, let's keep going. Spirit, tell us about this reunion. What's going on with this? We have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Strong attraction here. So we have the Strength card, Two of Coins, the Justice card, and the Knight of Wands reversed. You guys have a very short window of opportunity to connect, and you're being given that. A very short or small window of opportunity. Strength card with the Two of Coins is kind of like, if it's not this lifetime, it'll be the next lifetime. You guys will be realigned with each other if you don't, figure it out in this lifetime. Another opportunity will come up. But there is a window that is open now for you guys to go ahead and, see if it can go somewhere. So we got the Justice card here, rightfully so. You're being given that opportunity to make it happen. And with the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, there's a strong energy of attraction here. So if this is someone you know, you're catching them at a position where they have a very open heart and they're open and receptive to change. And if both parties take advantage of the opportunity, you'll be able to move forward with that. Or if it's a past life connection for you, you guys are crossing each other's paths. And if you can find the strength, because we got Knight of Wands reverse, Strength card reverse. So it's a kind of short or weak aspect. You feel it, but not so intensely that it brings you out of body and kind of makes you just come towards it automatically. You still have to want it and honor it. So you're being given an opportunity. You're coming across this person you have a past life connection with, and both parties will have an opportunity to lean into that and move forward. Spirit, tell us about the love offer with Venus. We have the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So this could even be a manifestation. This is also with it being the Knight of Cups, someone who is coming towards you. Knight of Cups typically has like more traditional values. We have the Hierophant reversed and the Five of Wands. So I would say that you weren't aligned before, so it makes sense why you'd have to manifest it. It could be right person, wrong time. It could be you were physically out of alignment, not in the same place at the same time, but you have created that opportunity with your intention, Ace of Wands. And I do see a love offer coming, and it's from someone that you've subconsciously manifested or that you've manifested in a real way. This is also confirmation. This is a good time to manifest because you already know that you will, reach your target. So I would say if you've already been manifesting, I do see that it's working. Knight of Cups, this person will be coming towards you. And if you haven't, this is a good time to do so. Spirit, can you give us the timeline for group 3? When will love happen for group 3? All right. Seems to be very quickly here. We got the 3rd and the 19th that have come out. So the 3rd and the 19th will be significant days for you. I'm also hearing 3 days from now, 19 days from now as significant. We have Friday that came out. So Friday the 3rd or 19th especially would stick out. But Fridays will be significant. That could be the day you meet them, the day you go on your first date with them. And we have January here. So January will be significant for you as well. We have in the next few hours, my goodness. So Spirit will be giving you a big confirmation, a big sign that you are on the right path, or a sign of where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do within the next few hours. For maybe like one of you, sure, you could meet this person in the next few hours, but that is way too quick for me to confidently say it. I'm like, okay, my logical mind is like, don't say that. Do not gas them up like that. But we did get it. It did come out. We have transformation and vast vistas. So Spirit is saying continue to go through that transformation. It's leading you to new rooms, bigger opportunities, better people. Transformation says a fresh new way of living emerges. So there could be something changing in your living situation. And we got vast vistas. It says expand your horizon. So especially if you've been called to travel or make a physical move, location move, I would say follow through on that. But there may be an opportunity that comes directly to you to do so. So look out for those opportunities as well. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the official Neopets Tarot, this is your reading. We got the Rhodonite here as well. And we shall see what in the world is really going on in love for you. We got the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles here. So very quick, fast changes. 6 of Pentacles, that's a card of abundance. That's a card of a blessing from Spirit. So perhaps we'll even get that there is something of a blessing or lucky on the way. We shall see. We're gonna see what's going on in love, what's going on in the background, who is Spirit got coming towards you, what will happen, all that good stuff, Spirit, for group 4 with the Rhodonite. Please show us what is going on, what is really going on in love for group 4. Wow, right away we got the World card in abundance here. So yeah, strong gift energy, strong abundance energy. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for you. We have the World with new cycle, and we have abundance with windfall. So this is like an energy of you reaping the rewards, and that is what the 6 of Pentacles is about. Typically, the 6 of Pentacles is a blessing or a gift from the universe due to previous seeds that you've planted, things that you've done. So it's looking like that is true for you, group 4. The World, it says karmic completion, thank goodness. Travel, fulfillment, success after the quest. So yeah, there's an energy here of you experiencing success, you finally winding down from a long journey or cycle you've been on. This could be related to astrology as well. There could have been a transit that was like so unbearably long that was affecting you. And we have abundance here with windfall. It says gifts, celebration, promotion, opportunities, successful ventures. So I do see if there's a business or a venture that you're being called to, like some sort of new investment or something, you know, big, new, that has to do with, you know, kind of stepping into something new. I do see that is likely directly from Spirit and will lead you to money, opportunities you didn't even expect. Spirit for group 4. What is going on with group 4? Oh, you know what? And it's like there's so many good things coming towards you, but yet we have nostalgia, closed off and guarded. So I do see that the last cycle that you've been on, even though it's finally coming to a close, you're just now getting the opportunity to, 1, fully process it, and 2, it was really hard. It took a lot out of you energetically. So you are in a place where you're kind of like tired, like, you know, now I can reap all the rewards, but I'm tired. You know, it's kind of like when you work all your life, you go to school, you get a good job, you go hard, you know, in your career all day, every day. And by the time you can actually settle down and step into your, you know, retirement era, it's like, I don't even have the energy to do all that traveling or spend all that money that, you know, I have available now. It's like I'm kind of jaded and a bit tired. So I feel like you'll work through it. Nostalgia, it says memories, missing someone, past life soulmate, and the past. So I am seeing a lot of past experiences that are replaying in your head. Closed off, it says guarded, resistance, pride, defensive, and wounded warrior. So you could be feeling like a wounded warrior at this time, where it's like, yeah, I'm a warrior. I know my strength. I'm strong. You don't need to tell me that. I know that. I've lived that. But at this point, it's like, I need some compensation. And it's like the compensation is here, but the compensation is not compensationing. Like, it's like, even the rewards don't make it okay. Some of the things that I've seen or done or experienced or gone through. Guarded, it says vulnerable. It says holding on to patterns, security at all cost, blocks, and the heart chakra. So you could have a block in your heart chakra that's keeping you from being super optimistic and opening yourself up to someone new, even though there is a change in tide here where you'll have different, better, more positive experiences. We have karma and trust. karma, it says balance, weighing things out, cause and effect, choices, wanting to make things right. So as the cycle has finally ended, what do you know? We got people trying to come back into your life and apologize, balance the scales, or make things right. That is something that happens a lot when you have these world card moments. It's like once the cycle is finally completed, people, the chips are falling where they fall. And for you, you're on the side of positive karma, but not everybody is. So anyone that has gone out of their way to, negatively affect you in some way, bother you, pick on you, any low vibrational behavior, they're getting their karma for that. So now they're very desperate to make amends with you, very desperate to apologize to you and to balance the scales and try to settle the scores. So I also see people of the past coming back specifically to apologize. And we have the trust card here. It says divine timing. It says greater forces are at play. Release control. All is working out for your highest good. Yeah, that release and control part is probably hard, because for someone who has had to have the utmost level of self-control in order to make it through and out of some of the places and situations you've been through, yeah, telling you to just lose control, release control, and give it up to the higher power, yeah, no sir, no ma'am. That could be very hard to do when you've had to, be the person that had to take care of yourself. So let's keep going. So far, what's going on in love? I do see abundance coming towards you. I do see new opportunities, a new world opening up for you. But it seems like you're kind of tuckered out from the fight. It seems like you're having old, memories kind of showing up. Literally like soldiers in war, they'll have, like PTSD, they'll reflect on past experiences, and, it can be quite disturbing. That's how this feels. It's like, yes, I'm out of it. Glad to be, back with, society and have access to good food. I can do what I want to do. If I want to go see a movie, I can go do that. If I want to go to the mall, I can do that. But still, what I have been through has heavily impacted me. I can't even enjoy those things really anymore because of everything that I've seen. I've been to other places in the world. I've been to different dimensions where there's a whole different way of living life and totally different things going on that the masses aren't even aware of. And I've seen it, and I just can't ignore that. That's how your energy kind of feels. Okay. Yeah, definitely someone in your energy here. Okay. So we have hoping and obsession. So there is someone in your energy, and you know what? I feel like the reason you may be reserved about letting this person in is the obsession part, because that kind of lets you know they may have a fantasy in their head versus them actually seeing you for, who you really are, how you really are, and kind of addressing that or dealing with you directly. Like, I don't know how to explain this. It's like they're in front of you, but they're not seeing you, your true essence. They may be more sold into how you look or an idea. It's like, goodness, I don't want another one of those connections where it's like, okay, this person's talking to me because I'm attractive. I need something deeper. Give me something else. Hoping, it says expecting, faith, and manifesting. Obsession, it says infatuation, adoration, and addiction. So there are people in your energy even manifesting you, hoping for an opportunity with you. And if for one, you don't feel a higher level call to that, like from the universe, or for two, because I feel like you may be more logical, if you don't see like, directly dealing with them, that they're showing up as someone who can match your energy and be that for you, I feel like it could be a block either way. Sorry, I had to change the battery if anything has moved around, but yeah, so it could be either of those things. It could be, you're not feeling like that higher level power is leading you here, or intuitively called towards here, or it could be that, you're not seeing what you need to see in order to give yourself the green light to move towards people, kind of that wounded soldier energy where it's like, okay, I done been through some things, so I know what I need by now. And even if you're like obsessed with me, giving me energy, willing to take me out, wanting to have fun, all these things, like I want those things too. I want to be happy, but there's a lot going on beneath the surface with you, and you need someone who can understand that. And we also have the foundation card. So I feel like for you, group 4, you're also like really thinking about the future and wanting something long term. You may be in a place where you only want to be with one more person. You just want to find that one significant relationship, that one significant person that checks all the boxes. And you may be willing to go through some people to meet that, but I do feel like you're not going to settle down until you get that. So, if someone shows that they're not, foundation, it says established family security. If someone is showing that they're insecure or not able to provide security or be the other half of that equation, they're not going to last very long. If someone is not giving family vibes, whether that's you literally wanting to have kids, or whether that's you wanting to feel strong and confident in your family unit with them as a partnership, they're not going to get very far. And if they're not established on their own and also wanting and willing to build and, become even more established with you, 3 stacks, you're out. You got to get up out of here. Group 4 is not going to sit and wait around forever. So group 4 is also not taking on any more projects. We have past life. It says deja vu, repeated partners, and karmic lessons. So there's like a strong energy of the past here that keeps showing up. All right, well, let's see. Actually, let me see. Spirit, anything else you wanted to say from this deck here? Okay. We have perspective, fantasy, and depth. So it's not that you don't want, it's that you want all aspects. That's what it really is here. Your perspective is changed. You want that fantastical, fun, magical fantasy relationship, or you can even, play a role every once in a while. Like you want that, excitement, but you also need that depth. So I feel like your perspective expanding has showed you exactly that. It's not that you're completely closed off. It's just that you're closed off to the wrong people. Perspective, it says better off, happiness, and clear headspace. So you're like, listen, I may be better off alone at this time. You may have also had a long period of time where you weren't dating, whether you were in a long-term relationship or you had something else you were focused on, or you were, traveling all over the place. So you weren't really, anchored somewhere at a home base. So that would also affect you being in a long-term connection, but now you are, and you're kind of working through some of the things that you've experienced, unpacking, and it's kind of showing you like, ooh, the dating pool is a bit different than it was before I, went through my big long-term relationship or my big, traveling era or whatever. Fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, and fantasizing. This could also be heavily tied to the person or people who are, hoping in your energy, obsessed with you. We have the depth card here. It says awareness, importance, and value. So it's like you need all of it, not just some of it, all of it. All right, let's break it down. Spirit, for the people hoping and obsessing over group 4, what will come of this? Is there a love offer here that will come? Where will this go? What will happen? Wow, we got the 10 of Cups and the Page of Cups. The King of Swords and the Emperor with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I ain't even gonna hold you. There are some great options in your energy though. I am not even gonna hold you. Yes, it is a problem that these people are so enamored by your beauty or your energy or whatever they find cool about you that it does cause them to overlook what you need. But to be fair, is a relationship the right source to fulfill that need? Or because, at the end of the day, no matter how much someone loves you, cares about you, it doesn't give them tools that they don't have. So if someone hasn't gone to school to be like a therapist, there's only so much they can really be there for. There's only so much they can do. The reason why anybody can't just pop up a practice and start helping people is because it takes real knowledge to be able to hold space for people. We are very complex, and there's a lot of processes going on that we're not aware of. And it takes a lot of energy. You also have to be taught how to transmute that yourself. And that's something that you get from 8 years of school. If they don't have that 4 years, 8 years of school, then I would just question and just kind of try to be a little, I don't know, try to be a little empathetic about it. Is this the right place that I'm looking for this specific kind of depth though? If I can get this solved with a professional in some way, or even like with, my friendships, are they already meeting this need and helping me through this? Can I look to a relationship to be just the relationship while also having depth where I can share what I've gone through without expecting them to be the solution? That's the only thing I would say. Because there are genuine, really good options here. And I would tell you if there was some BS, okay? We got the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Swords, come on, the Emperor with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. These are people, first of all, yes, who are very passionate about you. King of Wands, fire sign energy. That is someone with a lot of energy, a lot of stamina, someone who wants to have fun, someone who wants to dance the night away, someone who wants to treat you, someone who wants to travel themselves, someone who wants to live life. You just may not be there right now. But still, this is a good option. We got the Knight of Swords. That's someone who is serving you, someone who's taking action to be there for you, to make things happen for you, someone who's a good communicator. Ten of Cups, long-term stability energy, long-term happiness and love energy. So I would say if you can get through, maybe just put the pause on it, I would say. Communicate with Spirit as well. You can write a letter to Spirit, dear Spirit, and then spill your guts. Tell Spirit where you're at right now. I'm really not ready for love, but I like to ask that I would still be able to take advantage of these opportunities once I have a bit of time to kind of work through some of the things that I've gone through. Tell Spirit. Communicating to your guides, communicating to Spirit is so slept on. You don't always have to manifest. You don't always have to overcomplicate it and do a big ritual. Sometimes you can just speak from the heart. Sometimes you really can just write a letter and tell Spirit, like, this is where I'm at. So please, I want to take advantage of this abundance. I want these rewards for all this hard work I did. Yeah, I'm going to need my rewards, but just give me some time. Or please bring in a solution to the other problems that I'm having that are keeping me from being able to have fun. Because it's like so easy to say, oh, this person is just jaded. But, being jaded is a byproduct of having things that you have not worked through that are kind of sitting there, in your energy, on your consciousness, like a weight on your shoulders. People aren't jaded for no reason. People aren't born jaded. So I don't feel like it's fair on either end. I don't feel like it's fair for someone to miss out on the fun phase, the dating phase where they just get to be fun and lighthearted and have a great time. And I don't feel like it's fair, for someone to have to put themselves out there and everything feels like pulling teeth. It feels so uncomfortable. I feel like both parties should be able to be comfortable. So that's what I would say. Just ask Spirit for some time if you need some time. We got the Page of Cups and the Emperor card here. So, honestly, you may just not like that. Emperor card can be very, it's like strong masculine energy. It can be very, this is what we're doing. So I would just communicate. Like if it's too much, maybe that person will pass over that, even though they have, their own value. Maybe we'll just kind of pass over that. Let me get a timeline for you as well before I forget. Spirit, can we get the timeline for group 4? When will they find love? And then we'll keep going with the tarot. All right. So we have Capricorn season that has come out, which is December 22nd to January 19th. So yeah, depending on when you're watching this video, that is right upon us. Like that is right now. And that would make total sense. Like if this other cycle has just ended and it's like Spirit is calling you now to reap all these rewards, you're probably like, hold on, Spirit. Let me get ready. And we do have the Change Your Attitude card that did show up from the Time deck. So I do feel like Spirit is saying, okay, I can see that you're struggling or you may not be ready. So just go ahead and request that this be put off to a different time or work through that. or find a solution for that now so that you can be available to date, because it's a lot easier to date when you know I got my weekly meeting, you know, I got my weekly therapy session. On Monday, I'll be able to work through everything, talk through things. During the week, you'll get to write down different things you want to talk about as well. You know, it's easy when you know, okay, in a few days or in a week, I have this solution. Even if it's just, you know, your friends. I'm going to talk to my friends who get me. We're going to bond. We're all meeting up at the coffee shop, you know, next whatever. So it'll be fine. Like, it's a lot easier if you look for the solution to resolve that energy, you know, sooner rather than later. We have Sunday and Thursday. That will be significant days for you. I did want to tap into this. Spirit, can you tell us about, what was the one? Tell us about the foundation that they're building. Tell us about past life. We have the Nine of Swords, Queen of Wands with the Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. So, or sorry, the Ace of Swords. So in your energy, it feels like there's a strong desire. You're kind of at a crossroads. It's like, okay, I don't know where I want to go per se. I'm kind of just trying to do my best. And I respect that 100%. Queen of Wands reversed just kind of feels like you're depleted. So take some time to recharge. Don't force yourself. Don't rush yourself. And honestly, ask your guides. Ask your spirit team. You know, give them the authority to help you out, to move things around for you. Because Two of Wands is kind of like, okay, on one end, I'm upset. I'm feeling, you know, hurt about some things that I've been through, or they're still sitting in my energy. But on the other end, I do want to experience all the things that love has to offer, especially if it's a blessing from spirit. So I would say just communicate with your guides so spirit can help you. As far as building your foundation in past life, I feel like what you've gone through in the past is affecting your foundation, and spirit is like, okay, Ace of Swords, let's get on top of this. Let's communicate. Let's handle this. And I feel like spirit will be more than patient with you. You know, what's for you won't miss you. You will receive your abundance. Whether you're able to fully appreciate it or not, spirit will still give it to you. That's what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.